Hi there, I'm Paige the Witch, this is my cat Moonshadow, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to install Mod Organizer 2 and Skse for Skyrim Special Edition. This has been requested from my streams a lot, and I hope that this helps someone along on their modding journey. I do think that Mod Organizer 2 is the best mod manager out there. I have heard great things about Vortex as well recently, but MO2 is always going to be my favorite, and it's really not that hard to use. So first thing we're going to do is we are going to go to the Nexus Mods website and search for Mod Organizer 2. It can be used to manage a lot of different games and is really simple to install. So you're going to go on over to the Files tab and scroll to the main files. There are the two different options, Archive and Installer, and they are just different ways of installing MO2. So the installer will guide you through the install process a little bit more, or you can just simply extract the download to a new folder with the archive version. There is a slow download option and a premium download option with Mod Organizer 2, but the slow download is pretty quick. Once you've chosen a place to install, launch Mod Organizer for the first time. It's going to look something like this and immediately start scanning your PC to look for any installed moddable games. You can press Stop Searching at the bottom after it's found the games that you want to mod. Next, you can hit Quick Startup and choose the game that you want to manage. In this case, we want Skyrim Special Edition, of course. MO2 is going to launch, and it's going to look a little something like this, minus all the mods. You're going to start with only the DLC in your list if you have the DLC and/or Skyrim Special Edition. I have over 1,000 mods installed, so your list is going to look a lot shorter at first. If you've already downloaded some mods or are maybe moving from a different mod manager, select this icon to choose mod files you want to import. It is really simple. You just navigate to the files, and they should just pop up right here. You have all of your mods on the left side along with their category, their version number, and their priority in your mod list. Your plugins, for any active mods that maybe include them, will be on the right side here. But before we go into that, the first thing that we need to do is install Skse, Skyrim Script Extender, that allows a lot of other mods such as Sky UI with a whole different menu interface and a ton of other great mods. It allows them to work. It provides a framework for that, and you basically launch the game through Skse, through Mod Organizer, instead of just launching it through Steam. The next step is to go to the Skse website, which I have linked in the description, skse.silverlock.org. The website is very plain, but it is safe to use, so you're going to go near the top and look for the current SE build 7-zip archive. It's near the top. If you're using Special Edition, that is the one to use. There are also options for Legendary and VR versions, but make sure you're getting the right one. You're going to click on that link, begin the download, and extract the files to a folder on your PC that is not in the Steam Skyrim folder. Anywhere else on your PC is fine. So once you get that extracted, you are going to go into the file, and you're going to see the README text file. So we're going to open that up, and it says to copy the DLL and EXE files to your Skyrim directory. So that's where Skyrim is installed. It's usually under Steam, Steam Apps, Common, and Skyrim Special Edition. You're just going to drop those files right in there, right next to the Skyrim application. Really simple, just put them on in there. So next, you are going to copy the PEX files from the data scripts folder into the existing data scripts folder in your Skyrim directory. If there is not that folder yet, you pretty much just paste the whole folder in there and create that folder. Additionally, if you create mods, you can copy the PSC files from the scripts source folder, but it's unnecessary for most people. I skipped that step. So once the data scripts are in there, you are good to go, and we are going to head back to Mod Organizer. You now need to go into the Executables menu, which you can access either here in this dropdown by hitting Edit, or you can come over here to this gear icon and it will pop up this menu. That's going to give you the option to add a new executable by just pressing this little plus button right here. It's going to allow you to find the Skse loader application that we just added into our Steam Skyrim folder, so it is usually called Skse 64 Loader. If you're updating Skse or you just want to install this way, you can hit the button near Binary and you can just navigate over to the Skyrim Steam folder and select that Skse loader application, just like we added. Then you can also go to the Start Inline down here and go to the Skyrim Special Edition folder, but I don't really know if it's necessary, but it makes me feel better and it doesn't hurt. So that's it now. Skse is installed. So in order to launch the game with mods, you now need to load up Skyrim directly from the Start menu through Skse. So it is now installed there. You can name it Skse or whatever you like, and then you just come down to the drop-down, make sure that Skse is selected, and you can just go ahead and run the game right through there. So make sure that you launch it through here, otherwise your mods aren't going to work. So those are the basics of installing Mod Organizer 2 and Skse. In order to start installing mods, I recommend you connect your Nexus mods account in settings. So you're going to go up here to this icon. This will bring up your general settings, but then you can also go on over to your Nexus account and connect it right here. You can hit connect to Nexus, and you can also disconnect if you want to sign out. It will show your username and everything right here. And I would highly recommend that you hit the associate with download with manager links. That will basically make it so whenever you download mods from a site like Nexus Mods or even other websites, it recognizes that file type and will automatically put the downloads into your download folder here. Next, you want to navigate to the Downloads tab in order to see your downloads. So that is on the right side of the screen here. Near the plugins, there are a couple different tabs, and obviously we want to select the Downloads tabs. That is going to show everything that I have installed here. You can sort by different parameters, size, file time, name, all of that. All you have to do is double-click the mod in order to finish it installing. You can rename it. If there is a FOMod installer option, that is when you choose those. And it should just show up right here at the bottom of your mod list. You can then start activating mods, and you can sort any plugins with the included loot program. It's a great sorting program, but it's not perfect, so make sure you double-check your load order before you get started. Make sure you also install any patches for your mods that need them and check for any conflicts. If you'd also like to install any programs like Rybash, SSE Edit, ModWatch, or anything else, you can also do that in the Executables menu, installing it just the same as we installed Skse. I really hope that this helped answer some installation questions with Mod Organizer 2 and Skse. Please leave any questions that you have in the comments, and I will do my best to get back to you and try to help out. Thank you so much for watching.